Debatable.
Plot twist. You start the stream by starting the stream.
Start the stream.
Now, is OBS going to behave at least slightly as goodly as yesterday? Because yesterday it behaved perfectly freshly, and the day before not so much. So, are we going to live? Because so
Wonderful question.
far it's feeling like a yes, but we'll see.
Alright.
As a
Pop out the chat. Get that ready, yo.
So this is a good tweet that I just quote. Danganronpa 2, Chapter 6. What's the worst anything that could happen?
Okay, that definitely beats mine.
You need to start the stream to start the stream. Yeah, sounds random, right? Danganronpa Case 6 starts now.
I fucking love you're American. Just throwing that out there.
What part of that was American?
Something about the way you specifically said, yeah, it sounds random, right? And that sounds really good.
I'm going to do the wise thing of actually opening the game, because that's something that I seem to always leave until the last 10 seconds of the universe. And then forget that I need to launch the game twice before it'll launch. Because that's just how it rolls. Like a bread. Just one bread.
Singular bread.
Just, yeah. And sometimes not even that, sometimes half a bread. I'm almost disappointed that, like, the interface isn't all messed up as well, just because of the... everything! Also, like how the save file said Chapter 0 and 6, so... I don't know what to infer from that.
Oh dear.
So I'm choosing not to infer anything. Now here's the question. Do I linger here for a fresh minute on the off chance that people emerge onto the scene of the stream? Or do we just go and see what happens?
Well, it's certainly up to you. How much do you want people to be carried along from the very beginning?
I mean, I just want to be a considerate floof.
Oh, you're very considerate.
Meow.
I have no joke there. I stopped myself because I couldn't think of a good joke. Fuck.
Well, that being the case, I'll just bee soup. You know, when you make soup out of bees. Now that's a point. Okay, before we start, that's a thought I had as a young child. What if you got a load of bees and shaved them and then made a little rug out of bee fluff?
Bee fluff? Oh my.
Could you imagine a naked bee?
I mean...
It was so cute I had to shave it.
The bees look so cute. I have to shave them. He reminds me of honey, how he's standing all alone.
Anyway,
I know what I said.
that was a plenty amount of beef stroganoff, so... Chapter 0 and 6. Healthy.
Oh dear.
So we were just on a boat. And I don't know if we're still on the boat because we're back with Hajime, who may or may not have been on that boat. It's a door! Oh, thank you, Hajime, for saying exactly what I just said. Clearly it's a USB stick. We've been over this. Albeit several months ago. Like, why is his first thought, why is there a door here? Like, why does that come before where am I? Like, his objection
No,
is...
actually, I'm more concerned by where the handle is.
Maybe it's a sliding door, you don't know. Or maybe one of those ones that folds in the middle. Or maybe the left one is just fake. It's the scary
It's
door.
all fake. We're in a virtual matrix shit. Nothing is real.
Black is east, up
We're
is
all
white.
fake folding doors.
Universe is a hologram, reality is illusion by Goldberg. How did I get here? The end. Yeah, the sliding door. I predicted the sliding door. A violin. Never seen this classroom before. It is a room of class. Class out the arse, bad with the swag like Buffy. I don't even know if that video is even still up on the internet. Oh yeah,
Which video?
The George Watsky Pale Kid Raps Fast. Also, we saw the trial ground, and I was expecting more green, to be honest. It's just grey. Disappointing. It's not connecting! Bwah! How'd you just put two and two together and realize you've been lied upon? Oh good. Ding dong bing bong, class announcement.
Has the sidebar and shit been green before? I thought it was only ever red and blue. Or yellow and blue.
It's green for when the time is unknown. I mean, it was like that in the first game as well.
Oh.
Ooh.
Gotta show how unobservant I am.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
It's like the thing from the first game, right down to the juice. The tomato juice.
Am I on?
The juicy
Can
juice.
everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
This seems healthy and perfectly natural. I'm still tickled by just the thing on the wall that says a violin. Or maybe...
Did they put the entire fucking first game in this, and you'll be able to, like, explore the entire first floor?
As if they even wouldst. Maybe it's U exclamation mark, LO exclamation mark, ah! Oof. Maybe I'm looking at it upside down. Ah, so he remembers the... Why? Oh, good. So there are Chapter 6 hidden Monokumas as well. I'm glad I checked. Please, I must check the windows for nostalgia's sake. Yeah, Hajime, you see an iron plate bolted to the wall with comically oversized screws. The first thing you do is try to punch it. Well done!
What?
Well done! It's a banana coin. It's a soda stream, except that's a catchphrase of one of my friends from university. I'm not sure why. Leave this place. So, kind of? There's... I'm surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised that they put at least this much into this game. And all of the wrong places are glitchy. It's a very no entry. I appreciate this. Elliot, Heather, we're not lonely anymore. Oh, the trial grounds, except not, because it's a wall. You haven't missed much, we just started Chapter 6, and we are back in Hope's Peak. Though, I'd imagine that, spoilers will abound if you haven't seen the previous stream. Oh, the Eye of Whore. Cool. And the Eye of Store! Because Horus and Store... Okay, yes, I'll stop. Are those...
Wait, what is there to spoil? The fact that you've been right about everything so far.
I mean, that in itself is spoilery enough. Ah, the Love Shack. I forget what I called it in the previous game. Just the nurses of... See, why? Why is that in colour? And the rest of the doors aren't? Please, I want to run to the upper floors. Oh yes, how is my baby doing? Because it's been a while since I last checked. It's been an entire day. 3 poops!
Oh, I've been doing pretty good.
3 poops, though.
I mean, it's only been a day.
I owe to bribe this child out of despair. I mean, after all, it's going to get me a strange amount of profit in the end, so... I mean, I may as well. Just for the sake of seeing what the hell happens. I have so many gifts that I never used, because I was apparently too focused on wooing Husbando and Chiaki and then whoever else happened to exist. And I'll give other people a chance to arrive on the scene of the stream. God, this is a spoilt child being given so many presentos.
But she's so happy to get it all, right?
But she'll grow up to be unhealthy because spoilt brat. I'll leave it there for the moment and just see what becomes. When next I remember to
Probably
exist,
more poop.
there will be plenty of poop.
Good.
See, that's just not healthy. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. Very good music sound. What a music song! Oh hey, it's the Gaim. Cool.
Damn right.
Yo,
Is it all... Same?
What's going on?
So it would cease.
that is...
Well, yeah. Why, you...
And of course, Monokuma is here.
That's...
Of course not!
Oh yeah, Monomi got executed and she doesn't exist
No,
anymore.
no.
Whoops, spoilers. For something that's already happened.
What? Lies.
But the doors are all glitchy, so this can't be real either. But Minimaro is still here, so fair enough.
I don't like this. Fine, fine.
No nostalgia, whomsoever.
Don't fuck with me!
In other words...
Okay, that's time and space.
Hey, hey, hey!
What's this?
Getting the grumblies. I've done that in like Let's Play series before, and I'm doing it again. Just picking random words from the text box to read out loud.
No way!
Lazai! Hello! Plot twist, it is just an actual pen and paper exam, and the rest of the stream is just you have 2 hours to write an essay.
Are you sure about this? So...
That's right!
No!
Oh dear.
Hey,
Oh dear.
damn it! Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck.
The deadline is tomorrow, and the subject is onion farming in Siberia.
Nagito and Makoto will never be in the same room at the same time. How do you know they're not the same person?
Hey, hey! What are you saying?
It cannot be.
How has no one else noticed the glitchy Tom Shittery fuck? My brain is urging me to say shit on a paper, and I'm not entirely sure why.
Oh dear, that's gonna show up somewhere, for some reason.
Cromneomancy. That's what that is. When you carve onions and whichever one grows first is the answer to your question. That's chromomancy. Which is an excellent form of divination. It has the ultimate clairvoyant seal of approval.
I don't even know what it is that you just said, but sure.
If you ask a question to 2 onions and you carve yes into one and no into the other and you plant them, whichever one sprouts first is the answer. Shut up, Nagito. You don't even exist anymore. It's a thing that... I mean, we have a word for it, so... I'm not sure why. Yes, we've had the ELP, and now here we are. In the world of ELP.
I'm gonna do it!
Hey. Jeez.
But things have changed a fair bit, because the glitchy... How are we the only ones perceiving that?
But we aren't.
However-
Hajime hasn't responded to it once yet.
No.
Damn it.
Maybe they're all perceiving it, but no one's speaking up in case it makes them sound crazy. And your Monet disc is teleport to safety.
Damn it.
So annoying.
I mean,
Jeez.
what's the difference, am I right? Dying exams. Who even...
Prepare yourself.
Who even
Like...
touches ducks? And this is that song where it has that one note that sounds like Alejandro.
Of course!
Hell yes! Oh, Sonia, you are best girl. Humidities. You know, boob sweat. Humidities.
Even so.
God damn it, Milky Land puddings.
Jeez. Man.
However... Alright!
What? It is not scary if everyone stops at a green light.
Jeez. You're pathetic. Later.
It's weird to hear this music in this setting.
Excuse me.
Oh my.
So I kind of want to...
Sonia!
I want to keep track of how many steps I take just so that I can have the baby child grow up on 10 hearts of hope. But I also need to make it not be despairing just so it can grow up as best it can, or so I believe. I know what I'm thinking, but I just want my baby to not drown in poo. Oh good, we're... Hello, secret peepee. Hello, secret peepee.
I knew you could do it.
So yes, we have the Sonic Adventure music, we be investigating, we out here, I'm level 60, we're having a fantastic time. Okay, we're just on the top floor now. That's just how time and space. It's fantastical. It's magician. It's the magician. Sonia, how are your boobs?
Haji magic?
Erected.
I am concerned.
Oh, the glitches are persisticating. Oh, there's a... Okay, it's just a block they're having a fantastic time. Now, I kind of don't trust the game to not have hidden Monokumas in this area, even though I don't think we've ever had a hidden Monokuma in a free roam area before, question fart? Ooh, we can't go into the garden. That's a shame. That's a fine place for a murder. As we're all intimately aware. Oh, the murder classroom isn't worth... Oh. Oh. Can't go into the biolab. Which, I mean, once again, that's such a... Like, as a native English speaker who speaks English Englishly, Biolab and ChemLab are such stupid abbreviations. Because we wouldn't say that. Y'all are weird. Wow, this thing is...
figuring this out now?
This thing is shitting like a trooper. Exactly. Here, have a gold necklace now. Necklace. Have a gold necklace and please stop shitting.
Maybe that's what being full of hope means. You just need to shit it all out and then you'll be filled with despair.
Shit out your hope and make room for despair. Here's the dojo with the wall nipples. Now, I don't trust there to not be a hidden Monokuma in here as well, just given Hope's Peak's track record so far. Ah, but what is in locker number 6? Oh, the cherry blossom trees. A fine room. Clearly not the site of a murder at some other game. Savage. See, I'm offended because I feel like there should be a Monokuma in here and I'm just not seeing it. Hajime, stop breaking the fourth wall. You're not Skull Poople. Oh look, it's Doki Doki Literature Club. Manga for Morons! A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma! I can't do the Monokuma voice, that's as good as you're gonna get.
Better than mine.
No.
Hey,
Well, that was just lovely. And it's even right to left like a manga. I've never heard this before.
I want that cat to be Monokuma in the next game.
See, I don't like how they've added in the reserve department here. Like, if you just said they'd always had it to keep funding up, I would have believed it, and now it's like, oh no, we had to add that in, and like, really, stop being a sequel. My brand! So they were doing some shady shit even before the tragedy. Of course. But, of course.
but hold on. Shing! Hey, hey!
Both surely being part of the reserve department is an aspect of his school life.
By the way,
Unless...
I got it!
Well, I mean, that's the classic turn your thinking around thing, where maybe there's a reason he had to forget his previous life.
Come on!
Dear, oh dear. I swear if there's a hidden Monokuma in here, I will just eat. Just go downstairs and eat. But not until after the stream. Anyway. Yes, we shall leave here and end up somewhere completely other. Oh no, we're still out here. The world is still questionable. Sonia has vanished. Classroom 5A is now open. Has my child engaged in subsequent shittery? Surprisingly not. Well done. Then again, are we walking around more than in previous? Surely not. Surely not. Ooh,
Unless it
another
counts
book.
steps differently now that you're in a different virtual world.
No. Again, I'm not seeing any girls hitch your Monokuma's woo, which is troublesome because I was on a roll, unless there just aren't any in here, which is also possibile, which is Italian.
Yeah, but it's also cow spotted room, so you're safe.
Are you sure it's not giraffe?
Well, look, it's black and white giraffe, which clearly means it must be giraffe, giraffe.
Woo! A violin, a piece of toast, a soda stream. Yes, clearly the instigator of the tragedy was Alexander Rybak. Oh, it's one of those mangas. Does that mean that the next one's gonna be a porn manga? Nice. So am I to infer that that's what happened in Classroom 5C or not? Huh. So, the reserve course students were the ones who helped the tragedy happen. Oh good! Lozzie has been dreaming again. I look forward to it. Sebastian, how are you doing? I modded you on Twitch. I hope that went through correctly. Apparently Danganronpa 0 is a thing, so useful. And if Heartbeat is still here as well, I'm gonna need to know your Twitch name. So just tell me over Discord what your Twitch name is, and I'll mod you on there as well. I want to build an anti-Jeff brigade. Buy juice with a bar of gold. Good grievous. So it did definitely work then, I'm glad to hear. As I trust you to protect me from the evils of the universe. Okay, Heartbeat, well, like I said, let me know over Discord and I'll make the necessary arrangements. And of course, Heather is already... Yeah, Lozzie and Heather are both already mods on Twitch, so that's good. But the trial we're building up to is just going to be people throwing mangas at each other. Clearly the ultimate shit stirrer.
It's literally going to be a history lesson, but like a debate.
I suppose that they had to do something to make this sequel, like the final chapter, be exposition-y without being the same flavour as the previous. Like chapter 6. Okay, where's open now? The stairs are still stolen. The screen is still... Can't go into the garden. I don't know if it notifies you, but you'll be able to check if you go into my Twitch channel, and if you could check the mods, you might have to do mass debate. You might have to do like type /mods in the chat, and then it should come up hypothetically. I don't know. I'm not an expert at Twitch yet. Give me time, give me space, and we could go into the blab. Raw. We still don't know why it says raw on that door. It's a raw door. I see a Monokuma. I don't know what that voice was. I knowed away. That is all.
Raw door doesn't work in my accent. I'll be sure.
Well, your accent is wrong.
I've been
But
found.
duh.
Good soup. Ben Good Soup. Did I make you a Twitch mod as well? I certainly intend to if I haven't already.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
That was a fitting voice.
That was the worst Genocide Joe voice I've ever heard.
Really, clearly that's what I was going for.
Well, she's the one who goes on the whole, it was the most horrible, tragic thing in human history.
That's what they all call it, though.
That's it. Oh, sure.
Oh, hey, it's the same background as when Nagito was doing that thing a few chapters ago. Yes, this is the porn manga. Where someone gets intimate with the tentacles of Slenderman, and that caused the tragedy. Wait, so the uprising of the reserve course triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak, which then triggered the tragedy. That's a bit contrived, but okay. It's like rock, paper, scissors, except one of them keeps dying. Oh hey, that's the world now. Just war for the sake of war. Which reminds me, Zach Callison, the voice actor of Steven from Steven Universe, just released a song called War with an exclamation mark, and it's like, Steven, what's your language? But it's an adequate song.
Despair. Make them all a bit sad. In the Museum of Ass.
No way!
Good point, Monokuma. Then again, I did shout at a book once, so it was fine. It's fine. It happens. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, surely the others would remember, but no, it was during their school life, so no, they wouldn't. He wouldn't. No one remembers anything.
What are you saying? Hello.
The entire universe is a facsimile of my own psyche's tragic dividends. Yay, I can eat. I could eat an Octorok. Or Octopaw. Clearly edible. It's
I'm so hungry, I could eat an octopus! Octopus! Hey, it's Octopus! What's Octopus doing here? I can go through them all.
Squirreling ass into a jar. Clearly the ultimate despair is just the rest of the class, and that's why Nagito wanted to kill him. That is, I'm not even going to say anything about that because that just makes too much sense. So I still can't go into 5Cs. Is there a clue in the garden? No. Has my child shat itself again? Yes. There is no octopus on the menu. I am okay with this. I don't think I've actually eaten octopus, so...
Tastes weird. I personally prefer squid.
Well, you would. Oh, so that is actually Monokuma and not just a fake-ass collectible town. Because, I mean, you know, I'm gonna click him anyway.
Hiya! No, no!
Good grievous.
What?
Yay, the ultimate despair.
Actually,
Okay, so we're...
yes indeed.
Junko Enoshima, she existed.
Hey,
Don't fuck with me!
Oh good, Fuyuhiko is here.
Unbelievable.
I like how much respect Monokuma's showing Junko. It's a nice thing.
Hey,
Lady Junko. Which if you just take the first 8 letters, Lady Junk! Okay, Lozzie, try not to die.
Huh?
Huh?
You...
Once again, I do like the sort of character development irony of Fuyuhiko being a gangster who has so much morality.
Hey,
It's a weirdly straightforward way of explaining it. That is just twisted. It's a weird comparison. There became nothing more than Junko's limbs, and Nagito had her hand, so... That is just messed up. Yay, social commentary.
in other words... Of course!
Wow.
What'd you say? Damn it!
So with their 2000 number and 50... But did that number include Hajime and then, whoops, take one away from that, or is that not...
Bastard!
Forget it. I can't word this concisely, so it's not worth saying. It's a needless question. Now, you're giving us her silhouette, but we can still see what... Oh, well, then again... Maybe it's a repressed memory. We know what she looks like. We just don't want to admit it. Anyway...
I like how they specifically go with the crown one. That's cute.
You know, Fuyuhiko, how's your pelvis?
Huh?
I do like how most of it's in Japanese, but then there's just some English gibberish on the right. It's not even gibberish, it's just random keyboard smash.
Well, yeah. Hey, like...
But yeah, I was saying before, that like most tragic, most awful, whatever, like that just seems to be the go-to expression for it. Like it wasn't just TikTok fuck the wall.
Doesn't matter to me. I still think of her whenever I say it.
Yeah.
So...
She was the cutest, with her little tongue hanging out and shit.
Yeah. But her ideologies, though, you can't kill an idea. Like that one political cartoon of the kid holding a balloon, and then some soldier next to him has a thought bubble, and the soldier gets shot and dies, and then the kid lets go of the balloon and grabs the thought bubble like it's a balloon and walks off with it. Which that just seems like really arrogant, like thumb stuck up arse, like, oh yes, I'm clever. And I don't know the context of it, so I don't know. It's just political cartoons always rub me the wrong way no matter what they're saying, because like there's always this implication of, oh yes, I know this instance so well that I can condense it down into a visual joke, like clearly I know better than you. Like even if they're completely right, it just bothers me. Does that make any sense as a human
It's something
response?
about how spiteful they are in general. Like, you know, to me, it's less about the confidence behind them and more just the idea that no matter who it's portraying, you're intentionally trying to look for the worst in somebody and pass it off as humor. It's like cynicism, but in a bad way.
See, what I hate the most, though, is how that's... I'm going to stop this train of thought before it goes too far, but I hate that that's what politics has become in basically the entire Western world. It's just... It's who can lie the fanciest, who can discredit their opponents the most convincingly, and then that's just where it ends. And I'm not going to talk any further about that, because politics.
What are you gonna do? Ooh, how exciting.
God damn it, what a coma.
Well now. Yeah!
He's raising so many flags. He shall raise the dick boobs. But sure, we shall evaporate the room and descend by a floor, of course. Fancy screen effects with the burning. Oh, and I like how it's consistent, like the previous floor had like consistent glitch effects, and this is a different one. We've got the consistent burn thing going on this time. Milky Land Puddings, how are you, Milky Land Puddings? He's flying the flag all over the world.
Based on my gut feeling. So,
It's just my gut.
A very impressive gut. Oh dear. Oh, so I'm guessing that the ones that are grayed out will never go through, and the ones that just have fancy colour... Fancy. Ooh, that's pretty. I like this one. Like, the ones that are grey will never not be grey, but the ones that have, like, glittery fancy foof, they will... The ones that aren't grey will open up eventually, is what I'm suspecting. Oh, there's a... That. Whatever the hell that is. I don't trust any of these rooms. Holler if you see a Monokuma. Yeah, but Minimaru doesn't have a soul. Ooh, a holo... Huh. A total of 15 survivors. Clearly not, because eat well, shit well, and that's the extent of my rebuttal. Oh. Things are doing things to foof. Hope. Just hope. The truth bullet is hope.
Gotta get a little bit of hope, 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 hope. Ba-na-na-na-na.
Just floating monument in time and space. To denounce the evils of truth and love and unite people. Meowth, that's right. Well, there we go. We know the truth of the future foof. And I was right, and I was right. I keep, like, those red lights that might also be speakers in the very sort of top middle kind of... I keep seeing faces in them. And why would there just be a random floating email in here? Again, very jazz punk. I wonder how long this investigation will go on for, because we've got 3 hidden Monokumas so far. And we're making a good clip through the school, I suppose. But still, I wonder if this is going to end up being like a super long segment or not. Oh, of all things, the burn is really distractificating. Right, where's the
Is
next?
that what that is? I just took that to be like vision swimming.
Wait, where's the next? Wait. The office. I don't trust my pet not to keep... See, again with the poo! Must you? Or in whichever trial it was. Poop! Destroy the microphone. Yeah, I saw her head in Monokuma. It may have taken an entire game and almost 2 games, but this room finally has a purpose, instead of just having a load of potted plants with Monokuma coins in them. What are you doing clipping through the wall? Terrible child.
Huh? Are you serious?
And now I shall observe the obvious. List of subjects, and it's just names. Oh, wow. Just look at the picture of Hyoko there. But this does suggest that Chiaki, you know, was one of the students, just not the version that we knew, or something. See, if she'd looked like that, I would have been slightly more okay, but still, it was mostly her personality that was the problem.
Huh?
An older sister with the same name.
Man.
I still think that Sionji, like, it's an interesting sounding surname, but, like, it's so difficult to look at. And I don't mean that in, like, an insulting way, it's just there's so many vowels in a row.
What are you
Still doesn't beat IE, which is technically 7 consecutive vowels for
Of
proper.
course not.
Looks like Kazuichi noticed the curvy body. That's the thing that he's picking up on. Also, Heather, you may wish to raise speak.
Okay. Hang on.
Well,
Spurt!
There we go. That's better, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
today I'm feeling white.
What's going on?
I mean, I have half thoughts as to how that's possible, but it's still.
Hey, hey!
So
This is bad.
virtual world, right?
Uh-huh.
If they've been put into it, but they've had memories of their school life erased, then their actual minds are going to be at least a couple of years older than their bodies, so that would explain the discrepancy. Like they
In
don't
other
remember,
words,
they
her
remember aging.
memories. She remembered, or rather, she developed into a person at
Whilst
the
at that
school,
school, yeah.
but the virtual world is preserving her from when she joined, and she was just a late bloomer.
because her physical body as it's presented here would be based on how she remembers being, and she doesn't remember changing from that because memories of changing from that were removed.
What's going on?
I guess.
How far?
Doesn't explain why Nekomaru was just hench, but okay. He was shit as fuck, don't even bother. Oh hey, it's Thomas Jefferson. Haven't seen you in a while. Doesn't have to be a contradiction, maybe it was just a popular name, spelled with some really weird kinda... wrong button. Ooh, another email or whatever this is. Mary's in here, by the way, and she's just woken up and she's wondering why I'm streaming. Things are starting to fall into place.
You think so? Because I'm still 100% lost.
Despair! Well, I mean, if the 15 survivors mentioned in the first email are the remnants of despair mentioned in the second one, then that would seem to corroborate this idea of Jabberwock Island being conversion therapy, if it does indeed refer to the 15 of these. And then once again that would explain why Nagito wanted to kill everyone, because they were the despair. And Cherokee, being the representative of the Future Foundation, represented hope. So it's making sense, kind of, if I think thoughts about my teetle toots. You know, where you grab a nipple and it goes
I mean, mine only do that for like half the week, but maybe that's just me.
which just okay, that's good. Reminds me of well, that one bad lip reading video of hot problems, but it comes out as maybe it's just me, but I hate mixtapes. Oh, good. I like this area with the yes. This is nice. Good ambience. I appreciate. Ah, the rec room, and the window is intact. They've repaired the window. Good for them. The animation is more or less the same as well, except oh, floating balls. It's like Gravity Falls all over again. Now, do the Monacoa bottles count as collectibles? Does the sign count as collectibles? I wish to obtain item. Ah, a filet. Must be an import. This all makes Hope's Peak seem very shady. It seemed so hopeful at the start of the first game, and yet here we are. Birth a baby. I would say, oh, I recognise that game of Othello, or I think that's Othello, that they're playing on the table there, but then I was thinking, no, I was playing one of the Mild Escape games recently, and that was a clue in that, so never mind. I do want to do a Mild Escape stream at some point, just because of how nonsensical some of the clues are in those games. It's just excellent. Is the magazine still upside down? Well, we're just not going to acknowledge the floating table. Fine. Join the union of so be it. The
What
so be it union.
Test?
No. My child doesn't seem to be despairing because I'm so paranoid about... Like, this is going to be so irritating to watch back because I just keep checking on my pet, but I wanted to level up with no despair and maximum hope. So, you know. Anyway. An email! Or so I assume.
An email has been discovered!
Oh. See, this just sounds like typical Danganronpa not connecting the threads, but... Well, there's 15 remnants of despair, and we just picked up 15 survivors from Hope's Peak. There's no way they could be the same people.
And if they are the same people, then they have to be good.
Placenta.
Santiago.
Oh, okay.
What's this?
It'll never get old.
No.
No.
I'm suddenly reminded of that weird hedgehog baby thing from Sonic Underground.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is directions. But I believe they called it hip because it's hip to fuck bees.
What kind of a response is, looks like I'm in a different hallway now? Like, no, it's not a different hallway. How do you not know it's upside down?
What's upside down, Heather?
The floating table is. And that's why you can't tell that it's floating.
It smells... Based on my gut feeling.
Yes, ask your gut a question, Milky Land Puddings. Oh, good.
Yo!
That's helpful.
You.
You should just digest. Ooh, oh, we can't go to the Swiss poop. You know, the Swiss poop. Oh, there's more. Well, not even... Okay, so the library exists. Is there anything else in this hallway? You know, like Broadway. I still don't know why I said that so weirdly that one time, and it tickles me to fuff and foof and back again. Don't you dare poop, my child. Excused me? Do we have a problem? Yes?
Like, some really disturbing, like, scene. Like, some creepy dude comes in and his daughter's on the bed. She's like, Daddy, can you read me a bedtime story? And he comes over and he's like, oh, I will, dear. And then he, like, gets out the thing and he's, like, creepily close. And you're like, oh, God, what's he gonna do? Is this child appropriate? Or what the fuck's going on? And all of a sudden, he leans in really close, his tongue lolling out of his head. And he just gets very close to her ear and says to her, don't you dare poop, my dear. It's such an image! I don't know why it's tickling me.
So this does seem to confirm that the 15 are the same 15, which would suggest that, you know, everything is once again addressing the salad. Also, allegedly 8-bit music. According to the top left thing. Or 8-bit bug at the very least. Now don't tell me there's a hidden murder cupboard in the floor and you just have to wait for the right moment for it to glitch. Now which floor are we on? No, we're still on the floor of teeth. Now I am sort of tempted to just run around a bit just to make sure that my baby levels up without the poop. I couldn't do the voice again if I tried. I mean, it's only 126 steps. I want to do it while I know that I still can. So this may be entertaining, but yes, don't poop. I couldn't replicate it if I so tried.
Don't you dare poop, my dear.
You sound like the storyteller from Phoenix Layton and Professor Wright. Again, I've been absorbing that game lately. Still doing the bonus episodes. I'm sure this is very riveting to watch, but I'm just paranoid about the poops, okay?
I mean, you are on the ceiling. If you poop, it would fall up and hit you in the back of the head.
Funny story.
Oh. Oh no.
What Pandora's jar have I uncorked?
You've removed the ass cork. But, when I was a child, a very young child, mind you.
Oh dear.
The bottom line is, when I was like a toddler or something, the father slipped on one of my shits and did his spine a mischief in the bathroom.
What?
He slipped on a shit. Oh, I forgot it had the cocoon stage. Does it poo in its cocoon? I certainly hope not. I'm just going to do laps. I know this is unentertaining viewing, but hey, we have 2 viewers and one of them's me, so, you know. For the sake of achievements, since when else will I be in such a circumstance?
Does that by default mean the other one's me? I can't tell.
I think it's hard, but it might just be the number of active viewers. I don't even know how the metrics work, to be perfectly honest. I'm hoping that more people are watching and I'm just fooling myself, but hey. I mean, I don't remember whether Attacking Jokan said this on a stream or... Oh, Ben is here, hello. It was either on a stream or when I was interviewing him, because I had to interview him recently for a thing. And he mentioned that streams are fun whether it's to 2 people or to 200 or to 2,000. So, you know, it's just about social gaming, which I could live with that. Our child may be about to explode. Yay! I made an Osami! Now the question is, do I just run around and grind steps so it will give me a prize and then fuff a thef and birth a child? Well, I'm actually going to save here so that if not, I can come back to this point on my own time. Good, apparently that was a very dangerous door. Oh! I found the final Barakuma. Went into a cluster, but now we're in the dormitory. The room where people wash their shit.
No.
Yeah. Ooh, a tablet. Can I eat it? Is it eat? Well, one of the things that the glitch text said before was check the web for details, so... Ooh, Australia. We know they exist.
Who's we and who are you working with?
Nintendo. So, Chihiro did have a hand in this. So it is conversion therapy. Yum yum. Taint.
The spire.
Wow. Chihiro is best boy.
Nice.
Chihiro's just best. Based. B-A-E-S-T.
Oh, not B-A-S-T-E then. Because that's what turkey basters sound like, obviously.
Well, only when they get kind of grimed up.
Nast.
Oh, good. Whomst are we going now?
Hiya.
Good. Ooh, Gecko Gahara. That's a good name. This is... I mean, it's good music. Poo-hoo. Poo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Poo-hoo-hoo. Good.
There is something about seeing Monokuma say the word throbbing in any context that leaves me very...
This totally isn't difficult to look at. Ah, the nocebo effect. Fancy.
Oh my.
Meat dimension. Monokuma, how are your titties doing? Okay, good. Can I go through these doors? No, they are still glitched to FOAC. Like fuck, but FOAC. Ooh, colors or not. There's a that sure is a thing. I'm still gonna obsess over the pet. Does Usami even is shits though? I like that chalkboard. That seems like something I would do. Anyway, object. It's a thing. It's doing things. Weeble, good evening. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear.
I got scared as I was no longer able to control my thoughts. All I could think about was how I wanted it all to end.
Oh, fuck.
Age, height, weight, not female. Weeble, if you want to be a mod on my Twitch channel, let me know so I can mod you. Okay. Have we found a very different version of Alter Ego?
You mean alternate alter ego? How about altercative alter ego?
It is Alter Ego. This is good music. And I like the text noises as well, just to highlight how different. Virus. Everything. Every crunchy runch. Everything. Mostly you know, probably Paris. So there is definitely a virus then. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop.
You could even say that the virus is Junko data?
But yeah, we will just let me know on Discord because obviously I need to confirm your Twitch name so I can mod through that. Twitch is weird about making mods. By a stretch of a technicality, we're talking to Chihiro. Best boy.
I mean, I'm certainly happy about that.
No. Why is it taking so long to understand that the world is not the world? The end is never the end is never the end. But are there trees in the Neo world? Again with the Alejandro music. Well, at least Alter Ego is still precious. So, that was Chucky and Monomi. But that said, Monomi wasn't really a rabbit. Monomi was a person whose avatar was a rabbit. And if I'm to infer from the list of people who made the Neo World program, if I had to guess, of those two, Miyaya Gakugahara sounds more like Yasuke sounds like a male name and Miyaya sounds like a female name and Monomi was female identified, so question mark? But I don't know. Also, Ultimate Therapist, that would make sense to be Usami/Monomi, so I don't know. This is me wild mass guessing on the fly.
You're still gonna be right.
No. Oh, I get it. It's like a metaphor because this is what having depression is like.
Oh, fuck.
Like anything you want to do, the depression is one step ahead, saying, no, you can't, you're shit, the world hates you, I know from experience. Too real, carry on with the game. When was it that I first said, oh, Junko virus? Because, again, tets! Could that be the person that Nagito was talking to in Chapter 0? So they were saying something about bringing something. Well, don't worry, Weeble. The next thing I plan on streaming will be a test on Twitch, which will be a game that you can understand just by watching. So, yeah, I have that planned. Don't worry. I see, Hearty Heartbeat. Okay. That's fine, it's world building. So they're not technically canon because they weren't in the games. Woohoo! Purism.
Hey, come on now.
No.
Monokuma having a moment. Good music. Oh! I just realized now that the thing in the top left, the H, like the thing that looks like a W is actually an H. So there's a song on the soundtrack called Homicide, and for the whole thing I thought it was Womicide because of how it looked. Like, Papa Monokuma Wanna's class, like, format. Death, 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 death! This is good. This is good. That just happened. Oh. Hi. Makoto Naegi, otherwise known as Makoto Naegi, otherwise known as Beat Takeshi. He said hope. Get Makoto being all protagonisty and shit. Oh. Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it! So yeah, it was very intentional. It was literally just neon. Or, well, in reference. In reference only. Wait, so Monokuma said that this space was placed in between the door to the ruin and the trial ground inside the ruin. So the graduation exam was a trial? But how would that have... Like, what would... If everything had gone according to plan, they'd gathered the hope fragments or whatever and got to that trial ground, what would the trial have entailed? I'm guessing this is going to be our final objective of the next trial, anyway. Oh. Oh. There's 5 of us, and you need at least 8. But there was 6 from the previous game, which would bring the numbers up. But they only need to send in 3, and I suppose I wouldn't want to risk too many, so...
Say what?
Are we gonna see Makoto and possibly... Like, if they go to send their strongest in, then I would suspect Makoto, Kyoko, and probably Byakuya.
Anyway...
Well, that would be nice anyway. Because, you know, the main cast is on their way, as Monokuma said. So once again, we're having to keep Alter Ego a secret from Monokuma. Do your best, do it every day. Thank you, Vanessa. I mean... He was a dick, but he was fun to debate against? Question mark. But really, I care more about... like Makoto, and if she's there, then Kyoko as well, just because... She's just human Blaze. I'm not going to let go of that. Okay, just 11037, that's just... Oh, right, yeah, because that's the... Okay, no, never mind, yeah, die. Words! I can use them and articulate my thoughts. Ding dong bing bong. Now, I'm guessing that the trial that follows is probably going to be really long, so I might end the stream here and come back to it another time, just so that...
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Plunge.
It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy.
See you soon.
But yeah, just for the sake of segmenting things. Okay, it's long and there's no intermission. Fair enough. That being the case, I shall, what I'm going to do is save now so that I can come back later and, like, grind up the pet that I have, and then do a different save and carry on from that in the next stream. Oh, this is so cool.
Uh-huh.
I like this. It's pretty.
Oh my god, Mary is snoring at me. Oh, that's binary. For some reason I thought it said toot 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 on the wall, but no, I'm looking upside down. I can't look left or right, by the way. Or step left or right, for that matter. Class Trial Ground 1.
Does that mean it's gonna look like the trial from the first case of the first game?
Damn right.
However...
How many can there even be?
Hey. Damn it.
Welcome
Yeah, I still don't really see what the graduation exam would have originally been, like before things got corrupted.
Of course. Huh? Now then. Yes, indeed. In other words, then. No. Shut up!
I mean, what would their reason be?
What's this? That's right! Damn it!
Wow, that is beef garbage.
Well...
Makes sense, I guess, but still.
No way!
Still. It raises a fair foof of questions, but whatever. We have our we have our final battleground, which we will attend to in the next stream. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What do you mean it has nothing to do with it? Of course it has stuff to do with us.
So annoying. You pissed me off.
I can't ignore that.
Please leave Minimaru on for the next trial.
I won't forgive you. What's this?
Oh good, we're gonna have a Pokemon battle with Monokuma. Clearly that's where this is going. Clearly.
Well, I mean, all we have to throw is a tiny rat at him, and I'm sure we can catch Monokuma in a ball.
Oh good, 11-year-old's lunch order. Thank you. And hello. Something speech contest. This is... I like what's happening here. Still. All of this being the case, I'm gonna end the stream here just so everything's nicely, like, sectioned off. If there are any objections, voice them now, but still. Just to have section, like, the trial is apparently huge, and I trust, yeah, I trust Heartbeat's judgment there. So,
I mean, you remember how big the Trial 6 was from the first game, right? I'm assuming it's going to be something similar.
I'd imagine it would be even longer because everything, like, just everything in this game has been longer. Teehee. I know you are, Heartbeat, that's why I trust you. Oh yeah, I need to remember to mod you on Twitch and also Weeble as well. Anyway, unexpectedly short stream, but that's fine. I could go downstairs and watch television with my parents.
How dare.
How dare I? How dare I have a social life with my family?
How dare you? You lied to me.
Don't poop! I don't remember what it was that I said.
Don't you dare poop, my dear.
There we go.
God damn it.
Yes.
For once, I'm the one leaving before everyone else. Well, okay, have been, will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons and yum cuckoo kachoo.
Shit, son, it's getting big next time, yo.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your know. Cat.
I do what a hobo cat. Hi. Meow.
This is the best possible ending to the stream.
Meow. What am I doing up here even?
I thought I was asleep. Put me down, human. Yes, Mary is ultimate cat. But yes, I was ending, so I suppose I should end and also let her out of the room because she's awake now and she'll probably want to leave and eat in that order. So, good night and see you when we do next thing.
We do next thing soon, for next thing must be done soon. Da.
It has been bombed. I still don't see what you find funny in that.
Huh?
The stream before last, you mocked me and I still don't understand why.
I'm still more confused than all.
Good. And on that note, good evening.